Welcome once again. So there was an AMA that CZ had few hours ago. This is different from the one we are going to have next month. So it caused some stir in the crypto space. So this is a Terra Luna Classic. So during the AMA, let's go to CZ's ism. So this is when he announced. Okay, where is it? Yes, live in Twitter Space AM now. So this is where he announced 3 hours ago. So during the AMA interview, he had some people asking questions about the LUC Classic, that's Lunar Classic one, and his response was somehow shocking to the community. So some people tried to ask more about Luna, but they were not given opportunity. I think that they were trying to they were not really ready for the response, and I think they've not really made final decision. That was why they were trying to avoid questions because some YouTubers and Luna holders try to ask questions, but they try to block them from picking up the mic on that AMA. So now let's see. After the AMA interview, he retraced and he released a tweet trying to manage, try to do a management on the damage that this his response might bring to his own exchange. So this was the response after he saw the high backlash to his comments towards the question about Binance implementing the 1.2% bond on option. Option that is trading. When you trade buying LUC, the 1.2% bond is going to take effect. So his response was shocking to the community, and so people responded to him. And I think this response on Twitter after the interview, 1 hour, then he tried to correct or manage some damage. I answered a question. Okay, I'm reading here. I answered the question about LUC in my Twitter Space AMA just now, a few minutes ago. Another now he's bringing another outro, but he never responded when he was asked like this. So another option is to implement a feature to let users option in for a 1.2 trading fee themselves, trading fee themselves for bond, or see how many of the voting community do that first. So he's saying like maybe he's going to implement an option where you want to trade. There will be a question: do you agree to the 1.2% bond since you want to trade LUC on the Binance? Maybe you want to sell or you want to buy. So he says he's going to do something like that. If you agree, then when you buy and sell, the 1.2% will be taken out. And he wants to scale that to see if the users in Binance are, are in line with the 1.2% bond. So let's see some response. I want to make this video short. We are already around 4 minutes. Let's see some response towards his comments. So let's go. Let's talk about LUC now. It is meaningless and ineffective to do an option in on trade, giving people option to say yes or no when they want to do option one. User constantly shows greed when given the choice. Almost nobody will do it when asked in the moment to sacrifice LUC, but they did vote as a community for a universal rule to enforce it on all transactions. So a vote was carried out and 90 something percent vote for the bond to take place. So this is what this person is referring to. So which other one we're going to read? Okay. What you're going to do with 30 to 40% of lunar supply, you're keeping for your children or what CM man? What you said recently that you will implement if other implement be one man word. Okay, this person is trying to say what is because lunar class is holding around 30 to 40% of Binance is holding around 30 to 40% of lunar classic. So he's asking what are you going to do with this? Are you going to keep it for your children? You promise like if the community vote and implements the 1.2% bond, you are going to do that. So a few weeks or days ago, he promised or he dropped a tweet about saying the community and the lunar exchange should implement the 1.2% bond before. So this is the tweet. Their blockchain needs to implement the bond first, which they have done. So people are referring to this, keep to your word, you promised us. I think there's a tweet I said, okay, this is it. You played us during the crash. We thought you good guy. We thought you are a good guy, a good man of his word. But really you just told the community what we want to hear. You played us. So people are not, this person is really angry. This person said, open the withdrawal and deposit, sir. We want to move our Luna to Terra station. It is better to trade on there. So you see, people are really not happy with the way he handles things. Now they are making it, their blockchain needs to implement the bond first. A man word is his honor. So now they are taking him to his word. This is really good. I love the way the community handled this. And if Binance is not careful, this is going to, it's just like shooting yourself on the foot. So you can go to the Twitter handle and you see various comments. The video is getting beyond what I want. So what do you think? Tell me what you think, and is this a good, are you in support of what CZ did, or are you in support of the 1.2% bond to be implemented on Binance chain? Mark you, there are other exchange who really wants to take the first position of Binance, who are willing and ready to take customers on Binance. So I think this is a good play. And if you go back to the table, let's go back to the chart. This was the time he made the statement and replied the tweet. So there was a really downward trend. It was around, this is around 27 and it fall down to around 22, okay, 24. So now it's down again around 20, we see around 24. So there was a correction, so his comment really didn't affect the market that much. But I know Binance will be forced to implement this. Okay, tell me about your own thoughts, and do well to like, subscribe. It encourages us to continue sharing updates and opportunity in the crypto space.